Hello chaps and welcome. Today we are going to talk about the pride of the Royal Navy, the HMS Hood. Might as well pull up a chair, have a cup of tea, and have some biscuits as well. Okay, now can't really do the British thing, but okay, we're still talking about HMS Hood. She is currently work in progress ship, which means that anything about this ship right now can and will change by the time final release comes out. What else was I supposed to say? Oh yeah, and of course the ship was provided for testing by Wargaming. Do keep in mind that I am actually completely exhausted right now and sleep deprived, so I might say a bunch of things that sound kind of derpy, but well, whatever. I'm gonna get, I think, most of the info right anyways. Okay, so let's talk about HMS Hood. What's good about her? Her HP pool. 67,700 HP. That is the highest HP pool of any of the Tier 7 battleships. And that's about it. Okay, so let's talk about, well, everything else about the ship that is not so good. First things first, she does have really good top speed, 32 knots, but it takes an eternity to accelerate to that speed. Without the propulsion mod, I timed it, it'll take you from 0 to max speed a minute and about 15 seconds roughly to get up to top speed. It takes forever to reach top speed. And then, let's say you want to decelerate. It also takes the Hood an eternity to decelerate and slow down. Well, if the speed and the acceleration, that isn't already that awesome, she also has a 910 meter turn radius. Her rudder shift isn't exactly all that fast either, although it's okay if you throw on a rudder shift module. But the ship is, she's a floating brick. She's a floating brick made out of turd. I think that would be the best way to put her right now. She is atrocious. Like, HMS Hood right now is just atrocious, and she is going to need tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of help to make her somewhat competitive to her counterparts at Tier 7. So let's talk about other stuff. Her armor protection isn't all that bad. It's not all that great either. At least, I mean, so far in all the battles I've played with her, I haven't really been citadeled, so that's a positive. I did get detonated once. I'll have a clip of that later. I did get detonated, which is kind of to be expected, I guess. Okay, what else? Let's see. Her main guns. Let's talk about her main guns, because they're important. She's got 4 turrets, 4 dual turrets, 381 millimeter caliber, and they're basically Warspite guns. Except the armor-piercing shells on the Hood, at least if, you know, based on the data mine data, actually has a worse crop value than the Warspite shells, which, I mean, considering that everything else is basically identical, they have even worse pen than Warspite guns. I mean, the only improvement these things have over the Warspite guns is they turn a little faster. So, yeah, you know. You go from 72-second turret traverse to 60-second turret traverse. It's pretty much, and by the way, here I'm running Expert Marksman and a turret traverse module, and the guns are, like, tolerable in this state. Otherwise, it literally feels like the captain picks up his, I don't know, voice pipe telephone, and calls down to a turret, and he goes, "Turn the turrets!" And this is what he hears on the other end.
All of our representatives are currently busy. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered by the next available representative. The estimated hold time is currently less than 96 minutes. You are currently caller number 32, waiting to speak with a representative. Thank you for your patience.
Like, holy moly, you sit there waiting for your guns to turn, and like, you're literally getting old waiting for your guns to turn. And so you might be asking the question, well, how come the Warspite doesn't feel as bad? See, there's the advantage that the Warspite has over the Hood is that, yes, the Warspite's like turrets feel like they're hand cranked or something, but you know, at least the Warspite as a ship is very agile. Like, you want a Warspite to turn, and she'll, you know, she'll turn around very, very quickly. With Hood, it's like, Hood, turn. Hood, come on, turn, damn it. And it's like the ship responds very sluggishly, right? And I mentioned that earlier when I was talking about the agility of the ship. She handles like a turd. So, yeah, I mean, her guns aren't like anything to write home about. Her vaunted speed it's okay, but like, you know, I mean, the Gneisenau is pretty fast too, you know. Like, Nagato's a little bit slower, but it's not all that much. But, like, you know, the speed isn't, like, a huge thing. But then combined with the fact that she handles just abysmally, it's just atrocious. Oh, yeah, and, of course, because apparently her guns are, like, so spread apart, shells have that weird tendency of just having, like, gaps between them when you fire them. That's another thing. She does have really good gun angles. Let me, like, at least put that out there. She does have good gun angles. You know, you can angle reasonably well with her. But, yeah, I mean, my suggestion for her really is if you want to play Hood, equip a ramming flag and go out and ram somebody, because, you know, you do have that huge HP pool. Like, I mean, her guns are not good. They turn slowly. She has no torpedoes at all. Her AA is like abysmal. Like, yeah, she has defensive fire. Like, that's her thing. She's got defensive fire, but the AA is so abysmal that defensive fire is not there to shoot down planes. That defensive fire is to cause that panic spread. And the real reason she even needs that panic spread is because without it, she is such a long ship that any drop basically will hit like all of their torpedoes on you. Just, oh my god, this ship is brutal. And by the way, did I mention that you're supposed to basically play her as a giant torpedo? Because that's what I did, and I had some reasonable success. I mean, this was my best game in the Hood. I came charging out here and I rammed this Nagato for damage. I know. It's sad, but true. See? You know, it would have been better had I had a ramming flag, but at the time I didn't even think about that yet. It was only after this battle I was like, yeah, it might just be better to just angle and go for a ram. And you might actually do more damage that way too. What else? I mean, I talked about her rudder. That's not good. Talked about her turning radius. That's not good. Talked about her main guns. That's not good. Talked about her AA, which is not good. Oh, she does have some secondaries. They have 5-kilometer range. I was able to have them like set a fire on a battleship. That was something. And yeah, that's about it for the Hood right now. She is terrible, just absolutely terrible. I would be okay with Hood in her current state if she was a freebie. I mean, if they like gave you the Hood for free for completing that campaign or something, I'd be okay with that. Because at least in port, she is a nice looking ship. Oh, and also, by the way, take a look at my ship right now. Do you think I've equipped camo on her? Do you think I've not equipped camo on her? Looks like I haven't, right? No, that's actually the premium camo you get when you like get the ship. Okay. Think positive, Chase. What else is positive about Hood? I got detonated in her. I mean, at least she's living up to her historical reputation, so I guess she's got that going for her. She's historically accurate. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Not really much else going there. Oh yeah, and she doesn't have Warspite's heal either. Like, no Warspite heal, no cruiser repair party that like the Warspite has. She's got like regular battleship repair. Oh, sorry, regular battleship repair and damage control. Oh, I forgot to mention one other thing. Her main gun battery range, 17.6 kilometers. That is like the worst, I think, out of any of the tier 7 battleships. And to make it even more atrocious, she doesn't even have scout planes to help her out. Nope, no scout plane, no float plane, nothing. Oh, and earlier I mentioned that her AA was terrible. Okay, so along with the usage of defensive fire, along with the usage of control clicking, although at the time I didn't skill for manual AA yet, I got attacked for one entire battle by a Saipan. So that's another tier 7 carrier, although yes, using tier 9 planes, I know, but there are very few planes. Constantly attacked for the entire battle from beginning essentially to end. I shot down 7 aircraft. Yay! You know, for that defensive fire consumable. I swear that defensive fire consumable, if I didn't have it, I died that much quicker. No real way of dodging torpedoes. Your ship is just way too long, way too big, way too easy of a target. So okay, yeah, I think that's about all the stuff I can talk about the Hood for now. She's awful, like just atrocious. Although maybe that's Wargaming's plan to give us like an awful port decoration. Who knows? They have a funny sense of humor, and maybe this is just like a delayed Easter egg or something. An Easter, not an Easter egg, Easter event, I guess. Haha, you guys got a port ornament. Maybe that's just the idea. Honestly, ship needs some massive help, and unfortunately, I'm not really sure all that. No, I'm not really sure where all those, you know, improvements can be made. I guess they can go full-on fictional mode and buff up her AA. Maybe go and ignore history. Maybe make like the turd traverse go faster. Maybe make the... Oh, maybe give her torpedo tubes. That could be a thing. Like, you know, she'll have torpedoes. Yeah, I don't know. She's just brutal. Nothing about her would make me want to spend money on her in her current configuration. Although, hey, like I said, you know, maybe they're just going to go on a major buffing spree and they're going to make her into something kind of awesome with some sort of like fictional planned 1943-44 refit or something like that. Who knows? Maybe that'll come out and maybe that'll make the ship more competitive. Just in her current state, just no way. Oh, one other thing I think I forgot to mention. I'm not actually sure I mentioned this, or did I? Let me think about that for a minute. No, didn't talk about this. She's also got like a huge like superstructure area, and this ship just catches fire like she's coated in like screw gasoline. It's like she's coated in like napalm or something. It's just like boop, HE shell lands, poof, fire. That's like, it's insane how much she burns. And of course, remember, when you're on fire, that large HP pool isn't exactly a good thing. You end up taking a lot more damage because it's just a percentage of your max HP. Not a good thing. I mean, in like multiple situations, one HE salvo, boop, double fire. One HE salvo, boop, another fire. Put that out, another salvo comes in, boop, 2 more fires. It's just like they never end. And I guess if you're trying to pick captain skills, you might want to pick like fire prevention or something for the ship. Just, yeah. Okay, I'm done talking about the Hood today. Just awful ship, needs help, needs tons of help, needs buffs. Like Wargaming, go apply some magic super buff lotion to the ship and make her better. And then of course let me leave you with one final little tidbit because why the hell not, because it's fun. So here I am, pretty much a full HP, enemy torpedo comes in, just like she was in history, although, you know, torpedoes instead of shells, but hey, not much difference there. Explosive stuff blowing up other explosive stuff. Historically accurate, at least in this regard. I can say Hood is living up to its historically accurate reputation. Fantastic. Okay, that's it. That's everything I have for you right now for a Hood preview. Stay tuned, another probably 20 minutes, maybe an hour. I'll have a Kaga preview up, and that ship is completely opposite story from the Hood. All right, I'll talk to you folks all in a little bit. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.